Welcome back to Butterfly Effect Tarot. My name is Lorraine, and today's topic is what is the first thing that your future spouse will notice about you? There are going to be three piles, and the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box in the comments section below. Of course, if the messages resonate, please feel free to like and subscribe, and you can let me know in the comments if you choose. To the returning viewers and all of my subscribers, as always, I greatly appreciate your support and positive energy. For newer viewers, if you're interested after this video, you may return to my channel. There are other topics, other videos, and other readings there. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into each one of your messages. Welcome to your reading pile one regarding what is the first thing that your future spouse will notice about you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled the cards. I generally do pull 5 cards. 6 came out for this group. So I will identify the cards that came through and then we will get into the messages. So the first card out is the Empress. It's followed by the Two of Swords, which is followed by the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Wands, followed by the Hierophant. And then the final card out is the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy is the Ten of Cups. So quite a few messages here. But first and foremost, the first thing with the Empress coming out, the first thing that your future spouse is going to notice about you is your attractiveness, because we also have the Ace of Wands out here as well. So a lot of you have like this seductive allure about you, even if you're not aware of it. This person is seeing you as somebody who has it all, you know, beauty, brains, talent, because the Empress embodies every queen in tarot. So this person is more than likely seeing you on a pedestal. They're seeing you as a one-of-a-kind energy, but very attractive, somebody very alluring, very intelligent, very smart, but also very loving, nurturing, someone who could be a provider, like the Queen of Pentacles energy. Very, creative. There's definitely an energy here where this may be love at first sight, at least when it comes to how your future spouse is viewing you. They're seeing you as somebody who would be the ideal spouse, the ideal parent, because the Empress is generally a mother and a wife. So they are seeing you as somebody who would be like the Empress to maybe their Emperor energy. Um, I am also seeing here, though, I have to be honest, for this pile, I think the attraction that you two have, like I said, is going to be instant with this Ace of Wands here. I do feel, however, for a number of you, you may fight the attraction, like you may be a bit fearful about the connection or the way you're feeling about this person. Or this could just be again because you've been hurt, because we do have the Two of Swords coming out, and then it's followed by the Seven of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands. And the Two of Swords is when we cannot make a decision. It's when we have a difficult decision to make, and there's a fear of making the wrong one. There's a fear of moving forward or taking action, so you don't move forward at all. You know, you kind of would continue to go back and forth with yourself. And then the Seven of Wands is more of an energy of being fearless and, pursuing what you want and being able and ready to overcome any obstacles and challenges. And also in this case, I feel like these are obstacles and challenges that are within you. I feel like you're fighting yourself when it comes to kind of getting lost in this connection, because the Ace of Wands is like a new passionate beginning. And in this kind of reading, especially with the Two of Cups and Ten of Cups out here and the Empress, this is suggesting that there's going to be a very intense and passionate, very sultry and sensual connection. You two are going to be very drawn to maybe wanting to be intimate, even if this is not something that you verbally say. But I feel like you having a fear of starting with this Ace of Wands energy. For some of you, this could even mean that once you get intimate or you are intimate, that this fear comes up because of how explosive and overwhelming the passion is, the intensity is, the chemistry is. And it's like you go into this Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands of kind of being defensive and protective over yourself, feeling like you have to protect yourself from this person. And again, this could just be because you have had fears or rather hurt in the past from other people that you have allowed yourself to get lost into. Maybe you've had connections in the past that have, passion and desire and chemistry, um, and you allowed yourself to get lost in it and then it didn't end well. But with this one, I feel like this kind of chemistry, this kind of connection, I think is going to be more powerful than anything you've ever felt. And with the Seven of Wands, you're going to fight it, and this person's going to be aware of that, whether this is before you guys actually connect and maybe you are just aware of the attraction with the, between each other, or whether this is where you two first get together and they're kind of seeing you as kind of detached and closed off, right? Kind of distant. So this, for some of you, if not all of you, this could be a connection that maybe starts out as friends with benefits, or like someone that you're casually dating or hooking up with, but there's a fear of going deeper because we have the Ace of Wands, which is, this can be a card of sex connections. It's a card of temptation and lust. And then, of course, you have the Hierophant and the Two of Cups following it. And the Hierophant is a card of traditional values. In this case, it would, denote weddings, having it's like societal norms and having the white picket fence and, this ideal family life. And then, of course, with the Two of Cups, this two together, this is marriage, this is union, this is a partnership. And then you have the Ten of Cups at the bottom, and tens are endings. So I feel like this person feels like you two can have a happily ever after. But I feel like maybe you have had so many Ten of Swords endings in your past that when this comes along, you may feel like it's another false alarm. You may feel like it's something that's too good to be true. So I feel like you're going to fight it, even if it's not in a physical way. Like if you're not conscious, you're fighting this internally and in your mind, especially with this Two of Swords, you are. But for a lot of you, I think you're going to be open about resisting this because Wands energy is fiery and it's in your face. It's extroverted. You can see it. You can feel it. This person is going to, I don't know how they're going to feel about you being this way, right? This person could be patient with you. Obviously, this is your future spouse, so they obviously will be patient. But for what I'm saying is, I don't know if this is going to hurt them with you kind of having this standoffish energy. But I do feel like maybe they'll understand where it's coming from because I'm reading this as somebody who has just been hurt. I'm reading this as someone who has showed up as this Empress energy in the past, has showed up as their best self, has given, themselves to a connection to a person who promised that they would have a Ten of Cups, a Two of Cups situation. And it didn't turn out that way. You were betrayed or you were cheated, on, you were lied to, you were deceived, or you just grew apart. But I feel like there's been a lot of disappointments in love. And I feel like for a lot of you before this comes in, perhaps you have been withdrawn from relationships by the time your future spouse comes in. Maybe a lot of you have been in a hermit mode, for example, but this person sees you as the empress. So they see, who you are. They see the potential. They see who you show up as. And they observe that and they're respecting that energy, but still there's fear. And for some of you, this could also denote that maybe this person sees in you all of these amazing qualities when it comes to career or your passionate endeavors. And maybe this person sees that you're somebody who may hold yourself back when it comes to pursuing your dreams and your goals. And they may not understand it. A lot of you could be very humble. And I feel like maybe your future spouse doesn't understand why you're so humble because they're seeing you as the empress and they really don't feel like there's a reason for you to be so humble. They feel like you should be embracing this bold, powerful, seductive, sultry, beautiful, enticing, talented, creative energy that you embody. They see that they're viewing you as someone and they're putting you on this pedestal, but you're so humble, you're so calm, you're so easygoing, you're so loving, you're so demure. And I feel like that is something that is going to attract them to you even more. But I still feel like your physical attributes will be the first thing they notice. And obviously, because if they're first meeting you, they're going to obviously see you before they, interact with you. But I do feel like as you two are getting to know each other, it is something that you're going to be fighting. You're going to resist this connection based on these cards. And it's not because you don't want a relationship. It's not because you don't want marriage and a family. And again, with the Two of Cups out here and the Ten of Cups at the bottom and then the Hierophant, this person clearly sees as they're seeing you as the Empress that you are someone that desires a happy ending. You are somebody that desires a beautiful family, a legacy, a lineage. You're desiring that. And you're somebody with this Empress energy who deserves that and who embodies all the energies and traits required to show up in a beautiful energy and creating a beautiful home. But your past may kind of hold you back. And again, this could even be unconscious. Maybe you're not conscious that you're fighting this, but based on these cards, your future spouse is going to notice. And it could be because they're ready to go all in with you. This person is seeing you. I feel like, again, love at first sight. I feel like when this person first sees you, they're going to immediately know who you are to them. They're going to immediately know that you're the one. And again, this could just be an intuitive inkling, but based on these cards, this person is seeing you as, their happy ending, like off the rip. Like as soon as they meet you, as soon as you get to know each other, whether you are friends with benefits or you're just casually dating or you're just, working together or whatever it is. This person is going to immediately, at first glance, at first notice, at first meeting, know that you are the woman that they want to marry, that you're the person they want to marry, you're the person they want to have a family with, you're the person they want to have this Ten of Cups happy ending with. But how long you'll fight this, I don't know, right? Because we do have the Wands energy out here. So as I stated, I feel like the passion and the chemistry and the intensity of this connection is going to probably put a little fear in you. I do. I feel like how you feel about this person, I feel like you'll notice them too. And that could be where the fear is coming in at, because you can sense that this is the person, you can sense that this is what's meant to be. But there's a concern that because the passion and the attraction and the draw between you two is so overwhelmingly intense, so overwhelmingly, sultry and sensual and deep and spiritual. It's like, if you may feel like if you do allow yourself to get lost in it with this Ace of Wands, if you do allow yourself to just get submerged into the passion and the desire, that you'll get hurt even harder, because it's like, if this is a feeling of overwhelm that you felt, if you've never felt this kind of passion with anyone in your past, and now you're having this overwhelming sense of passion, if you've been hurt in the past by something that didn't feel as intense and as strong and powerful, then you're probably considering, what if you go into this situation and those situations hurt as bad as they did, this one may destroy you. You could be having a fear of being destroyed. With the Seven of Wands, you're on the defense, and I'm not going to say you're wrong for that. I feel like you're protecting yourself, and as you should. As an Empress, yeah, you definitely should be protecting yourself, because Empress is very well sought after. So, of course, this person may also notice that you attract a lot of attention, that a lot of people desire you. Even if you're not aware of it, they are, because they're watching you as well. And they may also see that you're someone who is choosy and you are picky when it comes to choosing a partner. So, again, I just feel like maybe when you two come together, whether this is a one night stand, whether this is casual, whatever this is, you're going to feel a little intimidated by it. I feel like you'll be a little intimidated by it. If that doesn't resonate, then this is not your message. But these cards are pretty straightforward. It's going to take you some time to kind of allow yourself to open your heart up to this person. It's going to take some time for you to allow them in. And that Seven of Wands is about challenges, conflict, and adversity, stumbling blocks, things that are blocking us, things that are hindering us or trying to hold us back. And that could be something that this person is feeling, like your fear, this Two of Swords, you being on the fence, not trying not to, or not being able to decide on if you really want this or not, or if you want to take this all the way or not, is posing as a challenge, is posing as a conflict and a struggle within the connection that you two have. But it's your future spouse, so obviously I don't think this is going to scare them off. But I do think it's going to give them deeper insight into what you have experienced in romance or just in connections overall within your life. So maybe this person will have to put in a little bit of extra work to show you that they're not like the people from your past, and that they see you as the Empress. They see you as this Two of Cups, this partner that they want for their lifetime, for your lifetime. They see you as their happy ending and them wanting to be your happy ending. Okay. So the first thing they'll notice is your beauty, your attractiveness, your seductiveness. They're going to see you as somebody that's a great spouse, a great partner, but somebody that is afraid of going all the way, and somebody that is going to take some time to really get you to open up your heart for them and to move forward. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. And of course, if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, other readings, and other videos there. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today. Welcome to your reading pile 2 regarding what is the first thing that your future spouse will notice about you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. We're going to identify the 5 cards that came out, and then we will get into the message. So the first card out is the Hermit. It's followed by the Four of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles followed by the Devil card. And then the final card out is the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Cups. So your message is very straightforward for the most part. Obviously, you're coming out as a Queen of Pentacles, and also the Queen of Cups is here, and we'll get into that later. But this person is going, the first thing they're going to notice about you is obviously you're attractive. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who's very successful. So when you meet your future spouse, by that point, you may be very financially comfortable. You could be a business owner. You could be the head of some sort of corporation, but definitely successful. But and the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's well put together. So the way that you dress, they're going to see you as beautiful, classy, elegant, reserved, conservative. someone who is very respectful and respectable when it comes to her demeanor. So you may smell very nicely. The way your clothes fit you are very nicely. You could have a very refined look to you. And they will see you as somebody very hardworking, somebody that's very independent, very confident, somebody that is generous, somebody that has a lot of responsibility. So for some of you, you could be parents, single parents, or you could just have others that rely on you, or you could just be hyper independent. This person is going to notice that right away. So with the Queen of Pentacles coming out, this may be someone that you work with, that you work for, somebody that is able to see you in your element and able to study you, and they see that you're somebody who is very focused. Now, when you have the Hermit card and the Four of Cups coming out before the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit obviously is you being very closed off, somebody who's not open to letting people in and getting close to you. They're going to see you as somebody who maybe prefers to be alone. You're somebody who, if you do have others around you, you're very picky and choosy about who you allow to come close to you. You could be somebody who they can observe is doing a lot of soul searching or healing, but definitely somebody who kind of stays in their head or who kind of stays to themselves are very quiet, very private, very reserved. And then with the Four of Cups, it's a similar energy, detached, closed off, not really open to relationships, not open to love. And mind you, the Four of Cups in the card, there's a cup being offered from the sky, right? A cup of love, a cup of, an offer of some sort. But in the picture, this person is looking at the three cups that fell, so they're not able to see the cup that's being offered from the heavens. And in this one, it's like when we go into the Queen of Pentacles, it's because you're so focused on work. You're focused on your responsibilities. You're focused on, again, being hyper independent. And with the Devil card coming out after the Queen of Pentacles, this is an energy of someone who does not like to rely on other people. It's almost like your hyper independence, it has become something that they're viewing as excessive, like you're excessively independent of your own energy to the point where you don't want to allow anyone in to help in any way. You don't trust people, I feel, enough to let people in to help you, to take the load off, to balance things out. So you take on a lot of responsibilities on your own. And it's like with the Four of Swords coming out at the end after the Devil card, this is an energy of you needing to take a break. So this person again is seeing you as somebody with too much on your plate. Maybe again you rely on yourself solely and you have others you provide for, because the Queen of Pentacles is oftentimes a single working parent or somebody that takes care of herself and she takes care of other people. And she does a great job. But this person is seeing you with the Devil card. This is excessive. It's to the point where I feel like maybe this person wants to come in and offer, it could be financial help, right? Because of the Queen of Pentacles. It could be, if it's not financial help, like maybe they want to come in and try to figure out a way to help you move into this Four of Swords energy where you can rest, you can take a break, you can, relieve some stress and you can be at ease. But they're seeing you as someone, again, in this Hermit and this Four of Cups where you don't want anyone to get close. So I feel like you've been hurt because the Four of Cups is being jaded. I feel like you're being hurt. So I feel like this is denoting that even if this person is offering you a cup of love, like in this Four of Cups, you're stuck on the hurt in the past. You're stuck on when you've allowed people to get close to you before, when you've accepted help, or you've allowed people to get close enough in your heart space, or you've been in this Queen of Pentacles where you've helped others, you've taken care of others, you've given this loving, nurturing, resourceful energy out to others, and maybe people have taken advantage of you, or they've deceived you, they've betrayed you, maybe you've experienced jealousy. Either way, whatever this is, you, when they first get to observe you, and I feel like this is them observing you before even getting to really get close to you, very much somebody in their own space. You could be very much a loner, and not in a negative way. I don't see loner as a negative thing. Most people who are loners are usually very spiritually inclined, and they're usually people who are very kind. In most cases, every situation is different, but I've seen them view you as somebody that can use a break. They could also see you as somebody who throws yourself into work to maybe avoid having to deal with emotions. Because with the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil card, this can oftentimes, for some people, this could be like overspending, or your comfort comes from your pentacles, your success, or again, overworking. Somebody who's working too much, they're getting lost in work, they're getting lost in their responsibilities, they're using the responsibilities they have, or the people that rely on them, or their business, or whatever, as an excuse to not take a break with the Four of Swords, but really it's more of an energy of you're not taking a break, because with that Four of Cups, there's some heart space issues there. And mind you, the Queen of Cups comes out at the bottom. So I feel like this person is seeing you as someone who could stand to move more in a Queen of Cups energy. Like there needs to be some heart healing, right? Like your heart is closed with the Four of Cups, and then you have the Queen of Cups at the bottom, and that's polar opposite energies. The Queen of Cups is intuitive. She gives love and she's open to receive it when it's healthy. But in your case, even if it's a cup that's coming from the heavens, that's a heaven sent cup of love or offer, you're not interested. You're in this hermit mode. You're working on yourself. You're soul searching. You're focused on your responsibility. You're focused on, everything that is on your plate. And with the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who pours into herself. She loves on herself. That's why she's able to attract in healthy love and healthy connections, because she fills her own cup up before filling up everyone else's. And because her heart is so healed, and because she loves on herself so much, and she's so emotionally intelligent and emotionally balanced, she's able to tap into her intuition to know who to allow to get close and who not to allow to get close. So this person is seeing you as someone who needs to be, or who they see from their perspective, who could use some tender love and care. Because the Four of Swords is tender love and care. This is you taking a break. This is you resting. This is you focusing on your health, your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health. And they feel like you deserve a break. They feel like there's too much on your plate. And as one person, you're doing too much. But with the Devil card and the Queen of Pentacles, you could be somebody that doesn't want to hear that. You've always been independent, or you've always relied on yourself. You've maybe have allowed people to help you, maybe not. And the ones that you have allowed to help you, for those of you who have, they've hurt you, they've deceived you, or they've taken from you and not given back. So now, as a means to protect yourself, you don't let anyone get close. You'll do it by yourself, even if it takes you out. With the Devil card, this is toxic, right? It's being hyper independent to a toxic level. I think being independent is great. I'm like this. So it does resonate, but I do feel like there's a such thing as being too hyper independent, too having too much on your plate, especially if you have a positive energy. And we're speaking of your future spouse who's coming in, or with the Four of Cups, like this offer, this loving energy being offered to you from the heavens, from the sky, from source, from divine, but you can't see it because those three cups in the past have hurt you. They've tipped over. You filled them up, and they've just wasted the love, the resources, the nurturing energy that you've given. But they do see you as somebody who has the Queen of Cups energy. They see you as somebody who can be loving, nurturing, and patient and calm and more. And the Queen of Cups is also somebody who's like a mother and a spouse, right? And so they are seeing you as like a spouse, like a wife material, like husband, if you're a man, it's just energy. But as a spouse material, as a parent, somebody who can move in this more open way, in this more relaxed, easy way, like with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups at the bottom. And I feel like this person wants to help you. I feel like this person, again, may want to offer you money, or maybe they want to come in and be a shoulder for you to lean on, someone who you can confide in, someone who can, in some way, offer some sort of assistance in any way that you will allow, so that you can be at ease. This is probably someone that's going to want to spoil you. So your future spouse may spoil you, not just with money and things, because as the Queen of Pentacles, you can do for yourself and those around you. But this person wants to take that role. They want to be the person that does for you. They want to be the person that provides for you. They want to be the person that you can lean on. Somebody that will love and nurture you the way you love and nurture everyone else. Somebody that will provide for you the way that you provide for everyone else. Okay? So I'm going to leave the reading there. And of course, if it resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, other videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today. Welcome to your reading pile 3 regarding what is the first thing that your future spouse will notice about you. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled the cards. I generally like to pull 5. 6 cards came out for this group, so we'll identify those cards and then we will get into the message. The first card out is the Chariot. It's followed by the Sun, and then we have the Three of Cups, followed by the Fool card, and then we have the Queen of Wands, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy is the Four of Wands. So for this pile, your energy is massive. The first thing that one of the first things that your future spouse is going to notice about you, because there's quite a bit. One of the first things is your appearance. With the Queen of Wands, this is the most attractive queen in tarot. So more than likely, however you see yourself now or what have you has no bearings on this. By the time you meet your future spouse, they're going to view you as somebody very attractive, very beautiful, more than likely with a nice physique or physique that they find attractive. They're going to see you as alluring, magnetic, seductive. They're going to see you as somebody who is the center of attention, somebody that stands out, somebody that shines bright, somebody that's ambitious, successful, powerful, somebody that's courageous. They're going to view you and notice the fact that you're someone who does not seek or need validation from others. You live your life the way you want and you march to the beat of your own drum. You pursue the life and the things that make you happy. You're in your own element. You're not really concerned with what other people are doing. You're concerned with what you're doing. You're concerned with enjoying life. So, for a lot of you, if you're not in this energy now, that's fine. But based on these cards, by the time your future spouse comes in, you are going to be at the top of your game. With the Chariot out here as the first card, that is a card of victory, of success, of you being in control of your life, jumping in the driver's seat and pursuing and creating the life that you desire for yourself, pursuing the goals and dreams that you want. And you're doing so with optimism, with passion, with vigor. So for this group, you are more than likely, you may be people with fire signs, a lot of fire sign placements, or you could just have a very intense, powerful aura about you, a very magnetic energy, because that's what this is giving. So your future spouse is going to be very attracted to you first and foremost. I do feel like also in an intimate way with this Queen of Wands. Yes, I do feel like they're gonna want you right away, but they're gonna see beyond just the beauty. They're gonna see beyond just your body and your aura. They're gonna see the qualities about you that help make you up overall as a person, because you do have the Sun card out here. And the Sun card is about success, it's about happiness, it's about positivity, optimism. This is a card of being seen because, mind you, the Sun card is associated with Leo. And in astrology, the Leo and the Sun energy is fame. Queen of Wands is an energy of, the queen who is attracting in a lot of attention. This is somebody to be seen. This is the center of attention. So for this group, I'm going to be honest. I do feel like however you feel about being seen is on you. But based on this energy, by the time you meet your future spouse, that you're going to be someone in the spotlight. Either you're going to be very popular amongst your community and very known as someone who is successful in your work and within yourself, or you're going to be seen because the sun is the brightest, it's the brightest light in the world. And then the Queen of Wands is somebody who is seen. This is somebody who's extroverted. This is somebody who attracts in a lot of attention without trying. So I do just feel like your energy is big and bold. You could have something of an intimidating energy, even if you don't think so. Others may see you this way, and your future spouse is seeing you as someone who is on a pedestal. They're seeing you as someone who is the end all be all. They're seeing you as this larger than life energy. We have here the Three of Cups coming out after the Sun. So the Sun is success, as I stated. The Three of Cups is your community, friends, people who celebrate you. We also have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the tarot deck. And this is the energy of celebration as well. This is the energy of having inner peace and happiness and joy and fulfillment and stability in every area of your life. And this is a card of a happy community. And it is also a card of being celebrated for your business endeavors, your creative endeavors. And as I stated, the Queen of Wands is somebody who pursues creative passion and um, successful projects and such that are near and dear to her heart. And the Queen of Wands is coming out with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is when you have worked really hard and then you get the fruits of your labor. This is having luxury, having more than enough money, being very financially abundant and successful in business, in career, in life. So I feel like for a large majority of you, if not all of you, when your future spouse first sees you or comes into contact with you, it's going to more than likely be at some sort of an event or gathering, specifically one where you're being celebrated or honored, or you're tied to whatever this event is. There's something about you being in the spotlight. There's something about you being praised or rewarded or awarded for something. So it could be something as simple as a birthday party. It could be something as simple as a reunion. For some of you, this may be a friend with this Three of Cups energy. This may be someone who has watched you, you know, grow and go through this glow up and then move into this successful boss energy, or this could be a friend of a friend, or as I stated, this is somebody that you will meet at some sort of a social gathering. And they'll, when they do see you, you're going to be at your best, in the best version of who you are. You're going to be looking amazing, very sultry, very seductive, very alluring and enticing. You're going to be in an energy where this person is going to know that you're successful. They're going to know that whatever career you have, whatever passion projects that you have, whatever you do for work, for career, for your life's purpose, you are immensely successful. So wherever you're at in life right now, this has to do with where you're going to be when this person comes in. Okay, so I feel honestly for this specific group, it could be, and I'm just going to throw this out there. It could be that maybe your journey to success has been difficult. And I only say that because the energy out here is so positive and abundant and huge. Usually, to get to this level of success and joy and glee and brightness in your life, it's usually a journey through some darkness, right? To get to the sun, the light, you go through the dark. So I feel like maybe for some of you, this is something that is going to feel like a long time coming. Maybe this is an energy that you will be in where you maybe thought at one point in your life you'd never get to, especially where it's highlighting so much about community with the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. I feel like essentially this is signifying that maybe in your past, just as a side note, maybe you've had a lot of difficulties in relationships and connections, maybe with family, with friends, and romance. You've been deceived. You may have dealt with a lot of jealousy because with this type of power and attractiveness and success, I could see people trying to dim your light. So, as a side note, whatever you've been through based on these cards, if you're drawn to this group and this is resonating based on these cards, this could have been a journey to get to this success. But by the time this person comes in, you're going to be in a free spirited energy. You're going to have freedom in every area of life, in finances, in career, in success, in your looks, in your appearance, in your aura. There could be something about the way you walk, something about the way you talk, something about your voice. You could have very intense and seductive, sultry eyes. But your future spouse is definitely going to view you as someone, as a force to be reckoned with, as someone who is powerful. You are the leader. So you may be a boss owner, or you may be the head of some sort of a company, or again, this could be an event where maybe you're getting an award. Maybe this is like a book signing because you wrote a book. Maybe this is the opening of a new store for you, a movie premiere. Anything is possible, but this is definitely something where I feel you're going to be the center of attention, definitely, or you're tied to whatever this is. But a lot of the focus in this reading is on your energy being big. With the sun, you're shining. With the Fool card, this is a card of somebody who's optimistic, somebody who just is enjoying life. They have faith and trust in the universe and the divine to guide them to where they need to go. So they are seeing you as, they're noticing that you're fearless, you're bold, you're courageous. You're someone who overcomes obstacles because the Queen of Wands is someone who does overcome obstacles. And with the Fool card, this is the energy of someone who is not afraid of obstacles because they trust that they can overcome them if they come up in their path. So as I stated, I do feel like for some of you, you've overcome a lot to get to this success that you're going to be at when this person comes in. And that is probably how you became this Queen of Wands energy if you weren't already, because some of you could have already been the Queen of Wands your entire life, and then you just see your life getting better and better and better up to this point when this person comes in. For others of you, this fire, this passion, this enthusiasm, this determination to succeed, to overcome, and to reach all of your goals and dreams is something that could have, been built over time by overcoming other challenges in life. But all in all, I do see nothing but positive energy here. When this person comes in, you are going to be at the top of your game. As I stated, you're going to be someone who is going to be admired. You're going to be respected. You're going to probably be in an energy at this point where you're maybe not focused on love. You're not closed off to it like the other piles, right? You're not really closed off to it, but you're also not focused on it. There's a lot of energy out here about success and money and finance and career and celebrations and awards and achievements and leadership and boss energy. So I don't think you'll really be focused on love. I think you'll have a lot of suitors with this Queen of Wands energy and the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. You're very attractive. Your style of clothing is probably very attractive and seductive and enticing. You more than likely smell nice. I just feel like you have a lot of suitors, you have a lot of romantic offers and options when this happens, but I feel like your energy and your focus is really on self. It's really on your own journey in life, your own path. And this person is going to notice that you're free spirited. You basically pave your own lane, and this person is going to be proud of your energy, even though you two may not be together at this point when you first meet or when they first notice you. This is giving the energy of someone who instantly is going to be drawn in. And even if you have a lot of suitors, we're talking about your future spouse. So I feel like this person is going to stand out for whatever reason. But I think especially if this is a friend of yours at the time, a colleague or a friend of a friend or someone you grew up with or someone you know, this is a person who has more than likely maybe watched you transform through life, watched you go through a difficult moments and setbacks, and then they're noticing you in this energy in all your glory. And I'm just getting a proud feeling from this energy because none of these cards are bad. Like there's no bad cards out here. But this is an amount of success and joy that comes from going through some very dark periods. And that could be why your energy is showing that you're going to have so much abundance and success. Some of you could already be in this energy. And maybe you're closer to your future spouse coming in than you think. But you being in this passionate energy, you being in this fiery, joyous achievements, all in your beautiful glory, it's going to bring in this is what's going to bring your partner in, and this is the first thing they're going to notice about you, that you're independent, that you're confident, that you're comfortable in your own skin, that you're not seeking attention, you're not seeking validation, you get it automatically without trying. So you could have an intimidating aura, even if you don't think so. As I stated, you could be someone that's intimidating. And it's not because there's anything wrong with you or because you're doing anything wrong. It's just because you look good. Like this is suggesting you're the total package. Like this is the total package. This is somebody who is attractive. This is somebody who is driven, somebody's hardworking, somebody who is successful financially, somebody who can take care of themselves, somebody who has a positive soul tribe around them. With the Four of Wands, this denotes that you're somebody who can create a happy, harmonious, balanced, beautiful, joyous home life. As a spouse, as a parent. So again, this person is seeing you as somebody who has it all. And they could see you as somebody that is too good to be true, because this energy does give that. This is a rare energy. This is definitely a star energy. Even brighter than a star, you have the sun. So this is a star. Some of you may be famous. Even if it's one or two of you, somebody here is destined to be famous by the time you meet this person. This could be a colleague, as I stated, someone that you work with, and maybe that's why they're at this event where you two may meet or where they may first see you or this gathering, or this is just a friend or a friend of a friend. But either way, someone here is going to be seen. You're going to be in the spotlight. Someone here is going to be popular and known, even if you're a hermit, even if you're closed off. By the time this person comes in, you're going to be somebody that is shining very brightly in every area of your life. Okay, so I hope that resonated because this message is amazing. And of course, if it did, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you may return to the channel after this. There are other videos, topics, and readings there. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today.